Drum motherfucking roll, drum motherfucking roll. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Um, I'm going to absolutely try my best, right? Not to get emotional on this live. I'm going to give you two reasons why I believe that's not going to happen. One is because I'm having my first drink that I've had in 60 days, right? Ooh. And two is because today is a very, very special day. Today is a very, very special day. Today is a very, very special day. So I cannot promise that I will not bust out in tears here. What I will say is I won't be here long. I promise I won't be here long. Right? I'll try my best to, not take up too much of your time, not go too crazy. But today is a very important day. Today is a very important day. Today is not just an important day for me. Today is an important day for Operation Hill 100 Hearts. Today is an important day for my YouTube channel. Today is a very, very important day. Right. And I would have been dead wrong because all right, let's run it back. Let's run it back. Good evening and welcome to the Operation Hill 100 Hearts channel where we do what? Focus on healing, humor, and hot motherfucking topics. Um, Today is a very important day, like I've been saying, because today marks the anniversary, the 10th year anniversary of Operation Hill 100 Hearts. So today I started this journey 10 years ago. Not my YouTube journey. Not my YouTube journey. I started my Operation Hill 100 Hearts journey 10 years ago today. Today. And once again, like I told y'all, I'm not gonna promise that I won't get emotional on this live because I feel so many emotions about today. All right. Let me start off by acknowledging the chat. So hey my Pookie and hey Gina. How you doing, girl? Hey Gina. So let me acknowledge if you are here, right? Please leave your name in the chat so I can shout you out. And make sure you guys hit the thumbs up on the video. Please hit the thumbs up on the video. That is your free way of supporting my channel. Please hit the thumbs up in the video as you enter the chat, right? Let's run this back. Let's run this back. I'm probably gonna thank you guys 400 times. Like I said, it's probably gonna get very emotional, but I promise I won't keep you long because this is not like one of my regular lives where I'm doing all of the conversation, where I'm doing all of the conversing about other people's business. This is just solely about today being Operation Hill 100 Hearts 10th year anniversary. The milestone that I've reached, which is 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 plus subscribers, because if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm at 1,014 subscribers at the moment, right? And also today marks the ending of something that was very important to me, which was my 60-day fast, aka cleanse. It was actually called a manifestation fast, right? So I'm so excited about those three things, right? Once again, if you just walked in here, please hit the thumbs up, leave your name in the chat so I know you're. Hi, Paris. Hi, Paris, one of the people. And I'm actually going to take some time out during this live to literally go through my text messages and my inboxes and my DMs because I was guerrilla marketing for the last 72 hours. And I want to thank everybody individually because when I tell you my fucking village came through for me, my village came through for me. Okay? I mean, they came through like no other. And I cannot, I swear, I've been up since literally 7 a.m. texting, emailing, DMing, inboxing. I haven't had any rest. I just showered about 2 hours ago. I just ate something about an hour ago. So I felt tired. And a part of me felt so tired that I'm like, maybe I might want to just wait till tomorrow when I'm more energized, but I'm so high off the emotion right now. And I'm like, I would be dead ass wrong not to come up in here and share how thankful. Oh God, I don't want to cry. How thankful I am for the way my fucking people showed up for me. Thankful, right? So let me run it back, right? a couple of months ago, I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers. His name is Armand Wiggins. He's on TGIF now, right? And one of the things that he was talking about is how last year and this year he did a 60-day manifestation cleanse. Now he was like, during the cleanse, what you do is you take you figure out some things that you really, really are dependent on that may be a distraction for you in your life. And they can sometimes get in the way of you achieving your goals, or maybe you're just too codependent on those things in particular. So you want to kind of step away from them and put in place of them your relationship with God. Right. So, like, say, case in point, one of the things that I gave up was alcohol, because for me, I love a little taste, as you can see. And y'all all better have y'all drinks right now when it's live too. But I love to have me a little taste, right? So I've been drinking since I was 17 years old, and I'm 42 years old. Now, granted, I wasn't drinking every day. I'm not an alcoholic. There's been times when I went on breaks for like 30 days and things like that. But I've never went 60 days straight without having a drink, because I like to take a sip every now and again. That's one on the list. Number two on the list is that what I do know is sometimes alcohol can be a distraction for me, because, it makes you sluggish, it makes you tired. It also can impair your health. So a lot of times where if I had something to do, I didn't feel like it because I was hanging out and drinking the night before, just a distraction. So that's one of the things that I decided to refrain from during the manifestation cleanse, which was I decided to stay away from red meat because I'm a steak lover. I decided to stay away from alcohol and caffeine, right? Because not too long ago, when I was like a little young, I had a bad bout with caffeine pills. So I know that sometimes if I have too much of it, I can get addicted again. So I'm like, I need to take a break, right? So those were the three things that I decided to refrain from. And once again, alcohol being the absolute most important, because it's one of my biggest distractions. Now, everybody that knows me in this chat, hey, everybody in the chat, y'all know y'all will see me. I'm going to turn up, but I'm always going to be turned up with my sip. So having to go to functions and hang out and still be my regular self without alcohol initially felt like it was going to be hard, right? But then after a while, it didn't feel as hard. It didn't feel as hard. It felt good and it felt easy. And one of the things that I'll share here that I learned about myself during that time is most of the time, I am a person who loves a great debate. Oh, Lord have mercy. If you can get me into it, then we gonna rumble, right? And again, it's all in good fun because I love to run my damn mouth, but I also love a great debate, right? And what I learned is that I love to debate more when I've had some drinks. And what I see with my personality is that when I'm not drinking, a lot of the times I don't need to be so combative and so argumentative. I can actually just shut the fuck up and let things roll over my shoulder and allow shit to play out and be cool. And that's one of the things that I enjoyed seeing myself do on these last 60 days, because sometimes I would leave those spaces feeling away after the debate when it's like, but Khadija, you were more instrumental in it than anybody the fuck else, right? So that was one of the things that I saw, that I learned, and I'm like, okay, it's something I need to work on moving forward. Also, it just let me see what life was like without alcohol always having to be involved in everything that I do. I was still able to go places and have fun. I was still able to be myself, just not drinking. That's okay, right? So that was one of the things. But the whole purpose of the cleanse, right, was because there is a few things that I would like to see happen with this next chapter of my life. And I know I dilly-dally my ass off in the last chapter of my life. I played, I joked, I had fun, I moved around, I did whatever I wanted to do because, I didn't take life as serious as a grown-up as I should have. And then I looked up and I was 40. And I was like, I'm sorry, what age is this? Right? And then I looked up and I was living on my own. And then I looked up and I was in a relationship. But then I looked, and time is constantly passing me by without me taking life serious. And, God kind of had a little talk with me and was like, sister girl, I have some things I need for you to do, but I need for you to focus on doing them and stop being so distracted. And he said, it's time. It's time. And a part of the manifestation cleanse was me figuring out what I need to do seriously and then taking what I need to do serious. And one of the things that I intend on taking extremely serious is my YouTube journey. I work for the New York City Department of Education. I love transfer high schools. I love working in schools. I love working with young people. I enjoy my job. So this has nothing to do with me closing that chapter of my life, for everything to do with me now growing this chapter of my life. And I'm so excited to embark on this new journey, but I can't do that if I'm not focused and I'm not prepared. So this manifestation cleanse was for me to buckle down and get focused and get prepared for the next chapter. Right? And what I seen happen in these last 60 days was that I buckled down and I stayed consistent and I got prepared. And today I am celebrating 1,000+ freaking subscribers. I am so grateful and thankful and happy about that. So that's what the cleanse was about. The cleanse was about me manifesting not only that, but I don't want to share all of the other things that I manifested because I want to see them come to fruition. And today is only day one. I don't know what else God has in store for me regarding what him and I discussed. But as they roll out, I will continue to share with you guys all of the beautiful things that took place as a result of me buckling it down, focus, and partnering with God to prepare for what he wants and what I want to do. All right. So that's about the cleanse, right? That's about the cleanse. Now, let's get on with what Operation Heal 100 Hearts is, because a lot of people tune into my YouTube channel for different things, right? Some of you only watch Lit at 6 and Live at 5. Or Lit at 6 and Live at 5, that is Khadijah in all of her splendor. I am absolutely crazy, right? It has nothing to do with my healing journey. It has everything to do with me being raw and authentic and saying exactly what comes to mind and spitting it out my mouth. And in those times, I can be extremely entertaining. I can be extremely entertaining. So I love the people that love Live at 5 and Lit at 6 because that is me, right? And then you have folks that tune into Dear Deja because they want to see me more speak about the healing journey and how I help other folks heal and what that looks like. I love. That's really why I took my YouTube channel serious, and that's also me as well, right? That's just me in a different fashion, right? So all of these things are me, but for many years when I was younger, a lot of these things I was not being. And the reason why I was not being these things is because I was in a painful and very trapped space. Oh God, I hope I don't get emotional. Every time I talk about the journey, I get emotional. So many people I watch right now is in that space that I was in right now. And so some of those people, I just want to go over and fucking tell them, like, I know what you are going through. I know what you're going through. I can see it. I can feel it. People's trauma show up on a forehead for me. That's how gifted I am with this shit. That's how I know God favors me. So when I was in that space, right, I was not my best self. I made a lot of enemies. I hate when I am reminded of the old me. It makes me cringe because none of what these people are saying is a lie. None of it. None of it. None of it. If they tell you I did some bullshit back then, I did. I did do that. I did do that. I make no qualms about it. I make no excuses for it. I was broken. I was hurt. And that was the only way that I saw a way out, is to make other motherfuckers feel miserable and broken and hurt, because that's what I felt. So yes, if you encounter me in those times in my life, that's who I was, right? I would never deny it. I would never not apologize for it. I would never feel remorse about it. It would never not make me cringe, because it is a very traumatized space, right? So when God was like, okay, girl, it's enough. It's enough. You down on rock bottom. You hurting. want to go live. This shit is liquor. Can you see me on your phone? Everybody, come back. Don't leave me. I want you guys to hit the one in the chat so I can know everybody is back. Look how the devil don't want me to come up here and tell y'all about how God surrendered and saved me. Look at this. In the middle of my life, I'm noticing something is not right. Anywho, y'all gotta let me know what part y'all left off at, because I don't know what part y'all left off at. So y'all gotta let me know. I was gone. I had left. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm very, very sorry, but I don't know why it clumped out on me. I do not know why. Y'all give me 2 minutes, because I was in here giving my testimony. The devil thought he had me. Girl, why the devil tried to distract my life like that? That was so disrespectful. But the devil knows I'm back. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from getting my point across here. I still got stuff to say. Hold on, y'all. Let me just connect something real quick, and then I'm coming back to tell my story, because I still got more to tell y'all about Operation Hill 100H, and then we're gonna talk about the 1,000 subscribers, and then I'm gonna share my own Dear DJ letter to self, and then I'm gonna let y'all go about this piece, because I gotta spend some quality time with my cookie and thank him. But helping me on the journey, and like I said, I got some thank yous to give out as well. Shout out to 1/3 of the Operation Hill 100H team, Sheena. Sheena got me this Dear DJ glass as an Operation Hill 100H 10th year anniversary gift. Ooh, child, this double XL. What is that? Ooh, child. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. This is ghetto. But I'm telling y'all, that wasn't nothing but the devil trying to distract me. I'm telling y'all, because the devil knew I had a real story to tell y'all. So let me finish, because the devil thought he had me. But I'm back. And when y'all get back, y'all come on in the chat and drop y'all names. I'm back. So anyway, we all left off that. I think the last thing y'all probably heard me saying was that I was in pain, and now God sent me after he had did the healing on me. He's like, okay, girl, now you go ahead over there, because now I done got you good and you up and you ready to roll. You go ahead over there and you heal the other people. So once again, I was like, now say what now, God? Because like I said, me and God knew I was on a healing journey. Me and God knew what was going on. Me and God knew that everything was okay. But I didn't get the impression that God made everybody else aware that I was on healed and whole and everything was okay. So I was a little mortified about having to go out and tell other people that I was a miserable, evil bitch to them. But I changed, and now I'm healed and whole, and I want them to trust me to make them heal and whole. Man, what? Y'all heard what Tate said on Power. Nigga, what? But every time that I was telling God, I can't really do that. That ain't really my ministry. God was saying, what did I tell you? Go out there and do it. So when I had confirmation, I said, okay, God, this is what you want me to do. I'm going to do it. Now, if I'm going to listen to you, you're going to have to protect me. Because we're not going to approach these people and say to them, listen, I'm not a miserable, mean bitch no more. I'm really healed and whole and loving now. Let me make you healed and whole and loving now. They might slap this shit out me just off for GP. Like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, I still owe you a slap for that last shit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel comfortable, but I for whatever reason, God, he kept putting it in my heart. He kept putting me in position to do it. So I said, okay, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to use the skill set that I have. I'm going to go be genuine, loving, compassionate Khadijah. I'm not going to go in there with no attitude. I'm going to show up as a healed and whole me. No matter how vulnerable it's going to make me, I'm going to do it because I really need this to work. And God, you better come through with a word, because ever since July 1st, 2014, I do not want to cry on this live. I have never, ever in life, in these last 10 years, I have never encountered a heart that I felt like I couldn't heal. I never facilitated an event where I felt like I didn't do my best. I never left a healing heart session with somebody telling me that I did them wrong, I mistreated them, I disrespect them, I made them feel away. Ever since I've been doing this work 10 years, knee deep in, every time I step into the room, I crack the door and let God in, and He shows me how to do it. This is the only thing in my life that I have remained consistent in without nobody else. People came, people went, but I stuck around because this was my baby. And I knew that every time it got stressful, it got hard, it felt like it wasn't no reason to keep doing it because it's not bringing any money in. God said, no, keep going. When I was having my own personal struggles, God said, yeah, that's going on with you, but also these other people need you. And I was like, wow. But every time He sent me out there to do it, is every time it works. And I have gotten messages from people that sometimes, I got a message this morning, I literally bust out crying and had goosebumps after I read this message. Because the way this person talked about the way they experienced me made me feel so fucking good. Because I know that there is a group of people that can talk about me so different than the way that that person did. And sometimes in this life, you start to feel like it's more of those negative talking, naysaying, the people that fucking put all your negatives under a fucking microscope and magnify them for the world to see. You start to feel like it's more of them. So when you do encounter people that talk about how good you are, and you really are that good, that shit, it makes you feel something totally different. Totally different. And that's the whole purpose of the healing journey, is to show up 100% with who I am. With who I am. Not to hurt me, not to traumatize me, not the broken me, not the miserable me, not the upset me, not the me that's going to try to match other people's energy. No. Showing up with who God made me. And to have that be accepted in those spaces and wanted. Not only accepted, wanted. People love your energy. People want you around. People need you. That shit, it's a different type of feeling. So the healing journey for me is not no fucking joke. It's not no game. I don't put nothing before it or God. I don't play about it. I don't play on it. And I don't play with other people. It's not one person I did a healing heart session with that could tell you they called somewhere, somebody told you, I told them about the healing heart session. You a liar. I don't tell nobody else's journey. I grow through it with them and I allow them to share their own. I don't mistreat people in healing heart sessions. I don't show up miserable, nasty, late, disrespectful. I don't cheat people out their money. I would never do that. Because this journey is so important. It saves and changes people's lives. So for me, these last 10 years, it was not easy, but it was damn sure worth it. And 10 years ago, I did not see today. I did not see today. I am a totally transformed person because of this experience. And I thank God for people that trusted me enough to participate in the experience and then to share with me how much it has transformed them. So I know that people look at my YouTube channel name and they're like, oh, that's an odd name. Yes, it is. It is. It was an odd name when I came up with it to start the business. But it is so important and essential to the journey. Very, very, very. That's where YouTube came from. It was another way for me to heal hearts. If it wouldn't have nothing to do with healing, I would never be doing YouTube. I could show up, be crazy DJ anywhere I go. You can see that just if you watch my videos alone on my freaking social media channels or TikTok. So YouTube was not birthed for me to be silly and funny and judgmental. No, YouTube was birthed for me to heal. And if I cannot do that, then I cannot do nothing. So even though I have completed 60 days clean and sober, even though I reached 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 plus, okay? But none of that would never, none of it can amount, none of it can compare
to celebrating 10 years of a business that not only saved and changed other people's lives, but more importantly, saved and changed mine. So every time it's July 1st, every year, in every way, I'm going to celebrate because I feel like this work for me is so important. I feel like this work for the world is so important. It just takes time for people to realize it. So to all of my people who participate, I don't care if you have 1 session or 10 sessions. I don't care if you only asked me some advice over the phone. I don't care if we only was in text message. I don't care if it was just a DM. I don't care if I read somebody else did your letter and it indirectly related to you and you was able to get the healing as well. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm more thankful for Operation Heal 100 Hearts than I am for the 1,000 plus subscribers. That is more important to me than anything. I encourage everybody on this planet. I beg of you, please, even if not with me, if you want to go somewhere else and seek out therapy, please make sure you do so. Get on your own healing journey because it's the most rewarding thing that you could do for yourself. It does not matter what you drive. It does not matter where you live. It does not matter who you screw and who you rub shoulders with. It does not matter how many people you know. It does not matter how much of a facade you could put on. None of that can amount to what healing looks and feels like. So I beg you, even if you don't come to me, because again, I'm not everybody. My personality is not for everybody. I get that. To go to somebody or go somewhere to get your healing. And on your healing journey, I advise everybody to do what I did. Take that shit so serious. I'm willing to sacrifice anybody that tries to distract me from my healing journey. Because that is between me and God, and I can't let nothing or nobody in between that. So I don't want to continue crying. Happy 10th anniversary to Operation Heal 100 Hearts. I probably will have to fucking birth a kid, right? To be more proud of something or someone. I love this. I love Operation 100 Hearts. I need it. And celebrating 10 years with it is more important to me than being able to celebrate any years without it. So I pray everybody gets to experience some healing. I pray that God will deliver you from all your pain or your trauma. I also pray I can help you to do so because it's so rewarding for me. But even if I can't, I just pray that you get that because we all deserve it. So, all right, it's supposed to be a celebration. I did not mean to do that, but y'all know me. I will cry down in a heartbeat, especially when it comes to talk about my healing because I told y'all, girl, I sacrificed a penny for my healing journey. Y'all don't tell her I said that, though. Wink, wink. Anyway, all right. Now that we got the crying out the way, I knew that was going to happen. But listen, I got to do what I got to do. I have to be authentic to myself. Now, right? Let me, oh God, I guess I'll get this cry out too since I'm already in cry mode. Let me shout out my village. Let me shout out my village. Like I said, for my healing journey, I was a piece of work. So therefore, you're going to encounter people that is going to remind you that I was a piece of work. I'm sorry, that's just what they're going to do. Why they still talking about that shit 12 years later, I don't know. Personally, I don't care. But what I will say about them that you doing that do share that with you, they're not lying. They're not lying. That was me, right? So God bless them people and let them live with their memories. But for my people that know me now, that knew me 10 years ago, that knew me 6 years ago, that knew me 3 months ago, I don't have any ill intention in anything that I do, right? I show up as wholeheartedly and as compassionate as I can for the people that I love, right? And what getting to this 1,000 subscribers showed me is that there is also a group of people, not the naysayers, not the ones who remember the old me, but there is a group of people that recognize that I show up loving and compassionate and wholehearted. And because of that, they wanted to return the favor. So it was some people I didn't have to text more than once. I didn't even have to ask at all. They went above and beyond to show me, Khadija, I got your back. What you need? when you need it. Please, that's easy. You talk about get 2, I could get 10. I watch my village show up for me in ways that are unimaginable. And for that, for those people, I am incredibly grateful. I could not do what I do. And I have to shout y'all out. I love, love, love y'all. Some of y'all is on this live, but I'm going to read the names out because I cannot not say these people's names. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Before I even get started, the first shout outs go to my co-worker and friend for the past almost 16 years, Melissa. Melissa, I love you. I appreciate you. You were the first one to to do what I call is guerrilla marketing. So I'll explain to you guys what guerrilla marketing is in a few. I think I made it up, and then something about me makes me feel like I heard it somewhere, and I don't want to steal nobody else's shit. But if I didn't hear it anywhere, and I'm the first person that said it, Melissa was the first to do the guerrilla marketing. She got on Debo mode. She got her family on Debo mode, and she just was sending me screenshots. This one subscribe, this one subscribe, this one subscribe, this one subscribe. In a matter of like 2 hours between her and her family, they had got me 30 plus subscribers. So let me shout my girl out because she's also the person who watches my videos, who likes my videos, who comments on my videos, who shows up on my motherfucking lives, right? So let me shout her out first because she overwhelmed me with her support, but it didn't shock me because for the last 16 years of us working together, that's what she's done. So Melissa and Tati and everybody else in her family, let me shout them out first and thank them, right? Let me see who else was guerrilla marketing. Star was guerrilla marketing. Mooks was guerrilla marketing. Shawana was guerrilla marketing. Bina was guerrilla marketing. Melissa, Olinda, and Stephanie. Olinda's here on the live. Thank you, Olinda. I love you. Stephanie was guerrilla marketing. Stephanie Bennett and Stephanie Francis. Stephanie Bennett is also who watches all of my videos, who I have 30 plus years of friendship. That was the first fucking time somebody invited me to be a part of their wedding. She's been a genuine 10 toes down friend to me. So shout out to my girl Stephanie. Krishana was guerrilla marketing. Kiaja, Miss Carlene, my neighbor who is very motherly. My mom lives far from me, so having a mother figure around me in close proximity makes me feel good. Shout out to Miss Carlene. She's also one of the people that saw my lives that we be cracking up because she in there cutting up and she don't play. Shout out to my siblings. Shout out to my siblings. Shout out to my brother Manny. Shout out to my sister Lila. You will see them on the live very often. They are always a part of sharing, letting y'all know this what DJ got going on. They're also the people who I spar with, who I bounce these ideas off with. They are also the people who are a part of my healing journey and who hold my hand, right? So shout out to my siblings. Shout out to Takia. Shout out to Sayudi and Daya. Shout out to my cousins. Shout out to Noodle. Shout out to Charisma. Shout out to 1/3 of the Operation Hill 100 Hard Journey. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to my mother, Miss Penny, who I could not be not 1% of the woman I am today without her. I love her so, so much. And she is the person who, aside from God, heals my heart. Shout out to Precious. Shout out to Allison. Shout out to Deja. Shout out to my sister-in-law, Nikki. Shout out to Rashanta. I actually worked with her young person. They graduated from my transfer high school. Shout out to Shaquana. Shout out to Ani, Andrell, and Deja. Really bent over backwards for me. And they came through with plenty of subscribers. Shout out to them. I truly, truly appreciate them for that. Shout out to Angelina, driving me crazy, but having me on every TV, literally in her freaking house, sending me pictures, having her boyfriend watching me. That's my girl. We're looking at 40 plus years of friendship. I love you and thank you. Shout out my book club. Shout out Heidi. Shout out, who else? Locke, who I used to work with. Shout out E. Shout out Miss J. Shout out LeVar. Shout out Juice. Oh, God. Let me see who else. Shout out Miss Shirley, my girl. Shout out Ashley. Shout out Corby. Shout out Natalie. It was just so many people that came through. Shout out my coworker Store. Shout out Latoya. Shout out Earl. Shout out Miss Shalonda. Shout out, who else is looking out for me? Shout out. There was one more person I wanted to tell y'all about. Shout out my friend. Shout out this lunatic that I knew as soon as I told her it would go up. Shout out my friend Paris, who is absolutely crazy, but she is one of the grassroots individuals. She's from the depth, from the deep, from the core. We have over 40 plus years of friendship, grew up in the same building. I love you. Thank you. You and Melina. Shout out Melina, who is always there 10 toes down for everybody. does everything for everybody. These are the people that I tell them when God rains down with his blessings, I want to be standing right next to you because I know you're going to be overwhelmed with them because these are two beautiful hearted people that I love very much. They are my sisters, right? Shout out to Asia. My girl, her mother Amanda, I love them. Shout out to Ebony and Shaquana. Shout out to Salima. Shout out to Ernest. Shout out to Dolly. Shout out to Dominique from Tilden. Shout out to Big Taj. I mean, the list goes on and 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 on. I also will be tagging many people on social media. And last but certainly not least, who I can never forget, and I probably should save him for last because I probably will get emotional. But this is the last part of my crying. I'm not playing, y'all. God. Shout out my Pookie. Oh, God. You know, people were honestly, if I made an attempt to explain to people the way that I'm treated in this relationship, then it will almost come across like either A, I'm making this up, right? Or B, I'm just bragging, right? You know, so a lot of times I refrain from sharing so much. It looks like a lot because it's not a lot of women out here who can celebrate their men. So what I post and what I share looks like a lot, right? It looks like a lot. But it's not even a fraction. It's not even a quarter. It's not even a morsel of how much love, how much support, how much patience. Girl, this man is patient because I know somebody else would have been like, you know what, bitch? You know what? This man is kind. This man is loving. This man, child, I don't want to cry because I would just cry. I just want to say that nothing, not one fucking thing goes unnoticed, and it would never be a time that I would not love and support and be there and celebrate you to the death. I love you so, 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 so much. I appreciate all your support through everything, not just YouTube, not just Healing Hearts, through every up, every down, every tear, every laugh, everything. You're always there on the front line, front and center, and you don't have to be. So for that, I appreciate you, and I love you so, so, so much. Also, I cannot forget about my girl Star. Oh my God, she is. I have to tell on her. She's the person who made me cry this morning and gave me the goosebumps because she left me a message and it let me know that there are people out here who see that there is a side of me that is good and that is compassionate and that is loving, and I don't have to constantly be reminded of who I used to be. So for that, Star and Jay and the entire Washington family, let me shout them out. One of their kids has my birthday. Right? So that's how much I know they love me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because you do not have to. Thank you, and I freaking love you. So listen, I'm not crying no more this damn live. I told y'all I'm not doing that no more. I told y'all I did not come here for that. I only had one sip of my drink. I ain't even feeling tipsy yet. Again, shout out to my girl Sheena. I love you, love you. She's on vacation right now. She got me this dear Deidre cup. She's 1/3 of the Operation Hill 100 Hearts team. I already shout out my girl Olinda, but let me shout out Olinda's family. Like, it's just such a big village, and there's so many people that showed up for me, and I really appreciate that. I'm going to continue to tag people and post them. Shout out to Star. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you, my book club girl, one of the geniuses that I know. So proud of the woman she has become. Like, it's just too much, right? So now, these are the folks that helped me to get over the hump to my 1,000 plus subscribers. I wish I had like noises. I'm like, yeah, you can hear some clapping. God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. I am not alone in this battle. You know, I have people fighting with me. I have people fighting when I don't know that they're fighting.
I have people having my back. I have people, sharing all of the beautiful things about me when they hear somebody saying something negative about me. I have people believing in me. I have people not choosing a side against me. I have people, and for that I am eternally grateful. I am eternally grateful. I was always taught that people need people are the best people in the world. I need people. And I really realized at this age that I have them. So thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I want to say this about the manifestation cleanse, right? I encourage everybody. I don't know if you want to do 60. I don't even know if you want to do 30. But I encourage everybody to take time out from their distractions and partner up with God. Because when you do, you start to feel the blessings rain down on you. And they're not man-made blessings. They're not something that somebody could come and say, yo, I got you that job, or yo, I gave you this money. No, they're strictly between you and God. They were sent down. They were sent down for you specifically, and you receive them, and not through anybody else, not from anybody else, from God. And that's a beautiful feeling, because when you receive it from God, that means God knows that you worked for it and you deserve it. So while I will say this, everybody don't have to go on no 90 day, no 60 day, no 30 day. You choose how you want to partner with God. I don't get to tell you how to do so, but I do encourage you to do so and eliminate some of your distractions. Because when you do so and you make that partnership, you are cementing a future that is really, really going to be important for years to come. Okay? So I encourage you all to do so. Pookie is celebrating. Today is actually his 61st, I think, day of not eating any meat. He is almost a year strong without any ganja. So, we just have to continue thriving and striving, because we have a bright future ahead, and we want to continue to isolate some of these distractions and really buckle down on focus on what we want to see become of us in the future. So, oh my God. I hope everybody has drinks. I told everybody to get drinks. So I'm drinking Double XL. Now, you guys know I haven't had a drink since April, and Double XL tastes like Cisco. So if you are old enough on this live, you'll know what Cisco tastes like. You'll also know how fucked up Cisco gets you. So I'm peeking that Double XL, because if it's giving a Cisco tease, I don't want to be in here stretched out like I didn't had Long Island iced tea and Cisco. But okay, we'll see what it's here for. Now that I got the positivity out the way, I wouldn't be me, and I would be remiss if I didn't do this. And this part of the live, before I do so, right? My Cash App is there. Healing Heart 70114. So if you want to drop me a dime, drop me a dime. Woo, I would love it. But I would be remiss if I didn't say this. And I know this part, by some folks it might get frowned upon. But this part that I'm about to say is also a part of my personality, right? And like I told you guys, I'm multifaceted, right? So you will see many sides of me. But this is a side of me that I do have. And I struggle with if it's a confident side or a cocky side. Either way, I want this to come across directly how I say it. And when I look, and I want to look in the camera when I say it. Respectfully, for all of the folks that pretended like they didn't see my message, or that really and truly just didn't want to support, or who, and I'm not talking about the ones who they had stuff going on, they didn't realize it, not them ones, right? Because everybody in that area gets a pass. I'm talking about the ones that frown when they see me come up on they news feed from some of their friends and families, and some of the ones that continuously bring up my past, and some of the ones that make up that we have issues that I don't even fucking, I probably never even been in a room with, and some of those ones, more importantly, that underestimate me. I have to say this as respectfully as I can. Fuck y'all bitches. Straight up. Okay? Everything I said I was going to do, I did. Every fucking thing. Everything.
including guerrilla market these last 72 hours to where the fuck I wanted to be. I told them raggedy bitches I was gonna lose 100 pounds. I did that. Okay? I told them bitches I was gonna go out and get me a motherfucking man that loved me and respect me and did everything I needed for him to do. He was gonna be fine as fuck with a big ass dick. I did that. I told these people, if you look back, I got a video. Somebody sent me this the other day, and in the video it said, in the video I was in junior high, and it said, when I leave here, I'm gonna have a good job, and I'm blah, blah, blah. I did that. I told these people a couple of years ago, I like the way them new asses look. I'm gonna go get me one. I did that. I told these people a couple of weeks ago, I want my motherfucking Gap clothes. I'm sitting here with a new motherfucking fresh set. Y'all just can't see it up close. I did that. I told them 10 years ago I was starting a business that was going to save and change people's lives, whether people believed in me or not. I did that. I did that. Everything I motherfucking said I was going to do, I did. I did. So for all of them bitches sitting around, whispering, wishing, hoping and praying, respectfully, fuck y'all bitches. Okay? Because this is only the beginning, and I got a lot more to fucking do. So you can save your whispering voice, okay? You can save it, because you'll have a lot more to whisper about. Because the buck don't stop here. I ain't showed y'all my new ass. I haven't debuted that yet. That's coming. I haven't showed y'all my new teeth. I haven't debuted that yet. That's coming. Everything is coming. Just be patient. But in the meantime, it would behoove you to get on your own healing journey and take care of yourself, okay? And stop focusing on what the fuck you don't want me to be doing. Because guess what, bitch? I did that. So, I just had to get that off my chest. You know, so you let the folks know, screenshot it, screen record it, and send it to anybody that it may apply to. Because all the bitches that I'm talking about, I don't give a fuck about. Respectfully. Now, back to my healing, peaceful self. I don't know if I want to drop that because tomorrow is actually today is actually my first drink in a long time. You know, I don't even know how it feels anymore to be a little tipsy. Right? But before I get up out of here, the one last thing that I will do and I will say is the reason why I have this shirt on. Right? And I have on a Dear Deidre shirt. I usually only have these on when I'm doing Dear Deidre letters. But today's Dear Deidre is to myself. Dear Deidre, okay? You are limitless, my girl. Limitless. There is not one thing on this planet that you cannot do. Everybody that you encounter, you will from this point on save and change their lives for the better. Anybody that you find, you leave better. Okay? You are a beautiful person with a beautiful heart, and you will always be a reflection of God's immaculate masterpiece. Don't let nobody make you feel any less than. Don't ever start to doubt yourself, and don't ever forget that everything by God's design and my dear, He made you perfect. Okay? So for all of my folks, you know that you start to, get a little wayward on the journey. It happens. It happens. We all have that. Always remember, you are perfectly designed by God. And whatever is meant for you to do on this journey, you can and you will. As long as you focus and prepare yourself. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you again. Happy 10th anniversary, Operation Heal 100 Hearts. My dear, you have saved and changed my life and countless others. And I will continue to do so in the future. Like I said, YouTube is the next chapter and the next phase of my life. So I want you guys to get ready because I'm going to have some new things coming down the pipe for this YouTube channel. One being, I'm going to open up a segment called Conversations with Khadijah. And that part of the YouTube channel is going to be very, very focused on the healing. And I'm going to have guests. And I don't mean guests like my homegirl from up the street. I mean real guests with real trauma. And we're going to have some real conversations. And I'm going to open that up as a segment on my channel coming this fall. I actually think I'm going to do that in studio, It depends. I'm going to work that out. But I want you guys to stay tuned because Conversations with Khadijah is coming. And I promise you guys it's going to go deeper into what healing looks like. It's going to go deeper into what trauma looks like. And it's going to go deeper into what rebuilding, revamping, and leaning on God looks like. Okay? And like I said, that's the whole purpose of this channel. Is to be able to showcase all of the facets of who I am. And one of the main facets is my healing journey and being able to help others. So we have Dear Deidre, we have My Unpopular Opinion, we have Lit at 6, and we have an Operation Heal 100 Hearts one-on-one sessions. You guys can book them if need be. If not, you can you can send in your Dear Deidre letters. Like I said, Conversations with Khadijah will be coming this fall, the latest. I really would like to roll it out this summer, but I think it's going to require some editing because it's going to look totally different from what other things have looked like. I'm grateful and I'm thankful. I'm grateful and I'm thankful. I'm appreciative. God has really, really looked out for me in ways that are unimaginable. You know, I have good friends. I have good family. I have a good man. I have a good job. I have a good support system. And I have a good village, right? I want to also say this. Do you know that we will come back to celebrate? We'll just take one of the zeros off, especially the deflated one, next week. Because, and I think in about maybe 6 or 7 videos, I will be celebrating the 100th Dear Deidre video. I started Dear Deidre January 2001. Here we are 3 years later celebrating almost 100 plus letters. Look at God. Look, bitch. Look. I did that too. Okay. In any event, ladies and gentlemen, my Cash App is on the screen. If you want to see me send me $3 million. You want to send me your whole check. You want to do what you do and do it like I do it like I do. Like, I don't mind. Again, I got down, I got dirty, I got gritty, but that's what tonight was for. Tonight was for you guys to see every facet of me, and not just when I discuss other people's business, because that's normally what I'm doing, but just for you guys to see who I am in its entirety, especially my new subscribers. I want you guys to know it's not just about me gossiping and having an opinion on other people's lives. I have a whole life that you guys should be exposed to, especially if I'm going to be speaking about others. So here I am. In all my glory, I'm going to continue to be the healing, loving, forgiving, compassionate person that I am. I'm going to continue to build boundaries with folks that need it. I'm going to continue to heal hearts and save and change lives the best way I know how. Last summer, I was in the motherfucking house healing. This summer, I'm out sick again. So please let me know where it's lit at. And my only request is that it's not no drama, no danger where you invite me to, because I'm too cute to be getting running and jumping and sliding, humping it. I ain't got time for that. But I'm out sickity this summer, and I want to see all my people that I've been talking to via social media. I'm out sickity. Okay, so I need you guys. Invite me. Let me know where the cookout's gonna be. Let me know where it's lit at. Me and Pookie will slide through, looking cute, smelling good, doing what we do. Right, have a few drinks on y'all. You know, and let's make some festivities of it. In any event, like I said, please continue to tune in because tomorrow we lit at 6. Tomorrow we lit at 6, because y'all know my lit at 6 is on here. We going to tear the BET Awards to the fucking ground. So tomorrow we lit at 6. We running down the BET Awards. I watched the Meg Thee Stallion and Uncle Shay Say video. So tomorrow we lit at 6 with Meg Thee Stallion and Uncle Shay Shay video. Interview. Y'all go watch that and let me know what y'all think of it. But in any event, we on motherfucking BET head top. Because when they cut Usher motherfucking speech, I know they done fucked up. And I want to talk about Tiana Taylor. Because Tifa, what did y'all tell y'all about Tiana? Tiana was looking real at home. And listen, girl, tomorrow we're on Lit at 6. So if you never caught a Lit at 6, it starts at 6 p.m. It's live and interactive just like here. And we talk our shit about all the hot topics. We also want to talk about, they said Lenny Plummer versus Ray J. They also said Stunner Girl versus Ray J. They said it's going to be lit. So tomorrow we got to talk our shit. Lit at 6 is going up. I'm going to send you guys the link tomorrow morning. Again, thank you. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you with all my heart. You guys really, really showed up and showed out for me. But it don't shock me. That's what y'all always do. And I am forever grateful for it. Forever grateful. I think my man went to sleep. He's supposed to come out the video. But in any event, like, where you at? In any event, thank you. I love you guys. Cash at me your whole check. My Cash App is there, $healing heart 70114.
I love you guys. Congratulations to Operation Hill 100 Hearts and the 10-year anniversary. Congratulations on 60 days clean and sober. And congratulations to 1,000 plus subscribers. We are on the road to 2,500. I love you guys. Thank you again and good night.